Back in 1989, when Terry and I started Drury Outdoors, it was the wild turkey that first had our attention. Through the years, we evolved. We started doing elk, started doing whitetail, but in reality, it's those good old wild turkeys that we remember each and every spring. Here we go, Longbeard Madness 15. Welcome everyone. As we always say, it was created for you.
We're going to Texas.
Excited. We're going to Texas.
We're going to Texas.
Now, Taylor, you give me one.
No.
Come on, sweetie. Work with me.
Documentary.
Work with me.
How old is she? 13.
She's 8. Little weather delay in Dallas. We're like, that's okay, it's delayed, we're still gonna get there tonight. Wrong, canceled. What do? Get a hotel room, wait till tomorrow morning. You might say everybody was getting just a little bit crabby. Tell me while we're walking. Go.
You're done, just take it off. Turn it off, you're done.
Come on.
Nobody needs to see it.
This is good stuff, tell me. Give me a quick interview.
Say something.
What's that? Coward.
Well, we're all really bummed out. It's spring break. We're all excited to go to Texas with the McFerrins. Last year we did it and we had a complete blast. Our first flight went good. Well, storms came in, just our luck. It ends up we're stuck in Dallas overnight and we'll be in Corpus Christi in the morning.
You don't like getting up? Oh, you gotta get up anyway just to make the flight.
Dad,
You're a baby. We want to get to Texas so bad, and I mean, this is starting to be the turkey trip from you know where. 5 o'clock, we got a 7 o'clock flight, get to the airport, 2-hour delay while we sit on the plane. Sat on the tarmac for 2 hours. Are we ever going to get to Corpus Christi? Finally, we're on the ground. We made it to our destination. Let the hunting begin. The McFerrin crew, ready to pick us up. How are the McFerrin girls?
good.
Georgie Kate, you ready? Me too. Who goes first? That's always a big decision. Georgia Kate, she's up, she answers the call, she's first at bat. Yeah, good shot, Georgie, get up. All right, girl. I didn't get him, I'm sorry. My apologies.
You didn't see him come back up? He went right there and he just stood there all busted up, and I knew you couldn't get him there.
I couldn't get him. I complete bad. He disappeared, and I panned over to you guys to do a connection. When she shot, I'm like, oh, Mark, what are you doing? Did you get him? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm glad you got it, because I suck. What do you think, kiddo?
First bird. What do you think about that? You can sleep in tomorrow. Are you gonna sleep in tomorrow or are you going out?
I'm going now.
All right. What a challenge. I mean, these
I'm glad
guys,
you got it, Mike, because I screwed it up. I really did.
they have been
Swung
wearing
over to
us
you
out.
guys to film some cutaways, and
Hey, that's turkey hunting.
that's turkey hunting.
That's turkey hunting on these long, skinny roads.
My bad. I got good footage of him the first time, man. It was beautiful.
Well, congratulations, baby girl. That's a beautiful bird.
Christian's up to bat. He and Mike are out cutting and running. They're trying to find a hot bird. They get the king strut set up, and you know the rest of this story.
Go get him, buddy. Congratulations, my man. Some knuckles. Get behind him. Wow, nice mature gobbler. Congratulations. Awesome bird. Congratulations, my man.
Big Rio Grande strutting down the road, right over the shoulder. Great shot by Christian. Congratulations. That's number 2. 2 Rio Grandes on the ground. Taylor, you're up to bat next. Can I get a pre-hunt prediction?
It's really hot. We're burnt. And I hope we kill one.
All right, now, give me one with a little energy in it. Go.
Well, we had a fun and hot day. We've been swimming almost all day long. So now it's just McKenna and I and Mike and my dad, and we're all going back out and get 2 birds.
Your thoughts?
I think we'll do good. Well, we just put the king strut out and we buried in here, and it's just McKenna and I. And we're hoping that the turkeys that we saw last night will give us a shot tonight. So it's our last evening hunt that we have in Texas here. So hopefully we can get a Rio on the ground.
Hens, the gobbler's behind them. Kill him. Good job, Tim. Hey, high five, buddy. Good shot. Did you get it, Mike?
You bet I got it.
I got it too. Go get him, girl. How about that? Give me a high five right now, you two. Woo!
What do you messed down, Kim?
Was that exciting?
That was exciting. That was fast.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's spring break. We're down here in Texas and hunting Rios, and it has been a complete blast, hasn't it?
It's been so much fun. I mean, the hunting, hanging out.
We're just having a blast. All my appreciation goes to Mike and McKenna, Georgia Kate, Christian, and Bonnie, just the whole McFerrin crew. It's just so fun. You know, it's been windy and hot, but, you know, it's all good at the end.
Thanks, Big Mike.
You're welcome.
That was fun.
It was a blast.
Thank you, McFerrin clan. Good job, guys. There it is, a hat trick. 3 birds down, all's well that ends well. What a great trip down there in Texas. Again, thank you to Mike, thank you to Bonnie. We sure enjoyed the time together. The Longbeard Madness rolls on.
I'm Christian.
I'm McKenna. I'm Taylor. I'm Georgia Kate. This is Longbeard Madness 15.
I fell. Okay, just give it to me.
Welcome to Longbeard Madness 15.
All together, one more time. Come on, guys, give me one shot here.
Welcome to Longbeard Madness.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Welcome to Longbeard Madness 15.
Yay, good job, good cut. A week after we get back from Texas, it's the Missouri youth season, and it's just me and Taylor this time. Little father-daughter time up in the North Missouri turkey woods. Always interesting.
Well, it's the first morning of youth turkey season up in Missouri, so we got up bright and early, and we're hoping to go get one this morning. It's already breaking daylight, so, and we've heard a few gobbles, so hopefully that's a good sign, so we'll see.
You got it. Good job, Kay. Woo-hoo! Wasn't that fun? Good shot, kiddo.
Oh my gosh.
Wasn't that cool?
That was awesome. Wow. We got in here right about daylight and there was lots of gobbling going on, so we decided to come up here and set against the tree line, and a hen came in and my dad was calling the whole morning to this gobbler and he just wouldn't come, he was staying in the same spot, so we moved trees to get closer to him and then here he came. So it was pretty fun.
Now tomorrow morning we'll get up just to scout, right?
No. Well, it's a beautiful morning and an exciting morning. Last week for spring break, we were down with the McFerrins in Texas, and 3 of us got turkeys, so my dad and I were like, hey, let's go to our Missouri farm and try to get a Midwestern turkey. And I'd say it was the best hunt that I've had, a turkey hunt, because it was like we were right here in the battle when the hen was trying to get him, but we were trying to get him too. But I guess we won. So, and thank you to my dad for taking me this weekend, and it was a blast.
It was a blast, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Good shot, kiddo. Holy cow, that is awesome. Look at those spurs. A couple weeks go by, we get into early May, we've got a weekend. Let's head back to the farm. Let's see if we can't put a tag around that second Missouri gobbler.
We're going turkey hunting now. Love it.
We've been out all morning, no luck, and Tracy, we get back to the house, she says, there's a bird gobbling right across the street. We sneak down, slip into place, get set up by this cedar tree. Can this be the 3rd bird of our season? We're going for the hat trick in North Missouri. Good shot, Tay. Good job, kiddo. Go get that beautiful bird. What a hunt. How cool was that?
That was awesome. My gosh. That was intense.
That was sweet, wasn't it?
Yes, that was fun.
Sweet. Nice work, Tay. How fun was that?
That was fun. This is my 2nd Missouri bird, one in the youth season and one in the regular season. It has been a roller coaster ride. We got out there, we're in the blind, we're all excited. Weather's awesome, it's crystal clear. But there's one problem, the birds aren't in the tree anymore. So we come home and my mom's like, you know, I've been sitting here and hearing some goblins. So she was like, you better, try those birds. So we come over here and he's right there. We were like, thank gosh. So we get in a cedar tree and we get all set up and here he comes and I make the shot at about 30 yards and the gun did bump the camera, but you know what? It was an awesome experience.
First the Rio Grande in Texas, then the Missouri Youth Eastern, and then the regular Missouri season, another Eastern. Fantastic way to round out her season. I enjoy that a whole lot more than anything else I do each spring. My times with Taylor and the time we share together, I'll never forget them. What a great hunt.
Well, turkey season has finally arrived, and Dave and I are ready for Longbeard Madness 15. Well, here we are. We're in South Florida. Thanks to my good buddy, Scotty Crippen. Dave and I were super excited for this hunt because we'd already been talking on the phone with our good buddies Bobby Matthews and Chris Galavis, and from what I heard, the birds were working well, and they already had a smash in the can.
Where we met Scotty, had some fun, and it was time to get to business the next morning.
First thing right out of the gate, sure enough, Scotty had done his homework, and he had us right on 4 longbeards.
It was so hot down there, it was the first little hot wave, and they were kind of huddled up underneath a shade tree, and I could call, and they'd gobble, and they'd strut, but they really didn't want to commit. So the birds were just laying up in the shade, and that made it kind of hard to hunt. Finally, they started walking down the fence instead of coming at us, and it was time to reposition. Taking the second one. I'm on him.
Yeah, I'm on him. Either one.
Well, we finally made it happen, Scotty. That was awesome. My knees are a little sore. We have crawled and crawled on these buggers. And that's why you can't call them in, because they're
So tough this time of year.
they just split with hens, and they're not receptive.
One hen, 5 longbeards got on.
That's exciting, man.
That was awesome.
Well, here he is, Scotty. We finally got this one.
We saw these birds in here yesterday. It made it a lot easier to figure out for today. So
Right. Well,
Okay.
in this particular group, we had them at that fence line.
Yeah,
There was 2
exactly.
or 3 gobblers there. We knew there was at least 3, and they were on the other side of that fence, and we used all the cover we had, and then we ran out.
yeah, exactly.
So you said just let them walk off. They walked off. You said we'll use this kind of water canal. We marched right down it. You said all we're gonna do is set up, and they're gonna come right down this fence line, and that's exactly what happened.
So there we were in the Sunshine State with my good friend Scott Crippen, and we'd hunted one day, and Dave had a bird on the ground. One of the great things about coming down here to turkey hunt is all the cool stuff you get to see. When you're from Iowa, you don't get to see that very often. We don't have too many alligators. But it's just awesome to be down here. It's a little windy today, so we're gonna take a break and get after them again tomorrow. So hopefully we'll have some luck.
Well, with mine down, it was John up to bat.
And Scotty told us he'd been seeing these gobblers walk right next to this palmetto every morning that he had scouted. So we decided that's where we needed to set up.
I'm not gonna call much. We haven't really heard a lot of gobbling. We got king strut out there. We're just gonna sit here and be patient. We know we're in the spot. We've seen turkeys here every day. Around mid-morning, so we're just gonna wait them out. See what happens. South Florida very often anymore. When I do, it's a special treat. So thank you, Scotty. This was awesome.
Well, here we are in South Florida. Dave and I are kicking off Longbeard Madness 15. And you know what? A big thank you is in order to my good buddy, Scott Crippen. If it wasn't for him, I mean, these turkeys are really henned up and they're not gobbling on the roost. But luckily he had done his preseason scouting. He said, you know, get within gun range of that palmetto. The turkey's been walking by it every single morning. Sure enough, even though we didn't hear a single gobble on the roost, this gobbler came in and I was fortunate enough to harvest him and cap off my start to Longbeard Madness 15.
Now that's Longbeard Madness. What a stud.
Here we are 2 days, and we got 2 great kills on video, and it couldn't have been a more successful hunt.
There were so many interesting things that happened on the hunt. You know, we saw alligators, we just had great turkey hunting, and you know, that's just something I look forward to every year. It's my passion, and it was a great way to kick off Longbeard Madness 15.
We're on our way to Iowa, and we're actually in Missouri right now, and we just saw a turkey strutting over here on the side of the road. That's a good sign. Good sign.
It's April 14th, second day of turkey season here in Iowa. We got the new flambeau decoys out. Should be a good morning. We hear him gobbling right back here, but he's got some hens with him, so hopefully we'll get him to come over. I got the mad cherry bomb slate call, and this thing works magic. Works magic. That's my first big gobbler with a bow. I'm pretty sure he's down. He flew all the way across the field, but then I think he kind of fell right at the edge of that little timber. Big gobbler with a bow in Iowa, second day of season. It's our first day. We drove up last night, got in here early this morning, and been sitting here about an hour. What a great day. Awesome. We're gonna go recover that bird. We got the PSE, X-Force, did it again. Arrow's still in him, look at that. Made it all the way across this field, just right before the timber. That rage broadhead is just unbelievable. What a beautiful bird. Beautiful bird. Nice beard. You gotta love killing a big old turkey with your PSE X-Force. Tell you what, it's a rush. Got Longbeard Madness 14 to watch tonight, right before we hunt in the morning. Well, we're in the right state. Now we just gotta get some more luck. Three gobblers coming in right there. birds are still right there. Illinois. I just killed one a few days ago in Iowa. Illinois with a bow. It's awesome. I don't think I'm ever gonna hunt with a gun again. This is awesome. My PSE did it again, X-Force. Oh, it's awesome. They're still right there. I wish my buddy Clem had a tag.
Boy, look at the thick spurs on this one. This was the dominant bird. It was a great hunt, and again, a great accomplishment of me to be able to kill one with a bow. It's only the second time I've been able to do that in a week. I tell you what, I feel awesome. I love killing turkeys with a bow. I don't know if I can go back to a gun.
Got sidetracked. I had a little detour.
Terry and I have made an annual hunt in the state of Iowa since the early 90s.
All right, here's the plan. It's mid-afternoon. We're gonna put an eyeball on a bird, and Mark's gonna get out and call while I sit in a truck. If he responds, I'll get out and kill him. If he don't respond, I'll just sit there. I'll wait for Mark to strike another bird. We're gonna go like that until we hit one.
All right, Terry's up to bat. It's a little cold. We're gonna get after him. It didn't take us long. We get on a turkey real quick. Come in like a charm, man.
I'll tell you what, we could hear him spitting further away than I thought we would be able to hear him.
Because the wind?
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Bummer. Let them know you're in Iowa, brother. Almost. We're not going to give up. We're going to keep hammering it. We'll get on another turkey. Luckily, this weather front's blowing out of here. The next morning, calm, clear, cold. But those Iowa turkeys don't mind. They're used to it.
Somebody's got to have a cup of coffee. I can't believe I drank that whole thing. I'll be peeing. Wee-wee.
These turkeys are wide open, and we are hunting like the way we love to hunt. Cut and run, maneuver, try to set up here, no luck. Set up over here, boom. All of a sudden, we got two hot ones, and they're on their way in. They won't come in. No luck all day. Drive and strike, walk and strike, nothing. Heading into a box blind, we're gonna see if these birds are coming to our food plot.
They're on this field almost every day. Well, we're early, but they're earlier. They're already on the field. There's at least two.
Finally get up inside the box blind, boom. Out walks a big group of hens and a strutter. All of a sudden to the left, here comes another flock, and we just could not get our signal straight. Brother Terry has checked it in. The turkeys have gotten the best of him. He's quit, he'd give up. No, just kidding. Actually, Terry had to go home for a prior engagement. We struck out for him, but Big Jared is ready to rock, and he is up to bat this morning.
Morning on you, mister. Morning.
Morning hunt, 35 degrees. We're going to a known strutting zone.
We're slipping in the cover of darkness. We got two roosted last night. You gotta love the sound of spring. We got like 2 or 3 goblin turkeys this way and 1 or 2 goblin turkeys that way. We just hope that they come to our decoys this morning. God, I love that sound. Give me your prediction, Mr. Bennett.
I'd say your chances are pretty good. Pretty good. So I'll see you shoot better than Terry.
They're definitely on the ground. Take that, Mr. Turkey. Wow, that happened fast. All of a sudden we hear, pow, they just bowling us over, and then they run straight to the decoy and he's pecking at him. That's awesome.
That didn't take long at all. Boom, first bird down. It's one of those days. Can we do anything wrong? We'll see.
Jared's turkey's down. We've had another turkey goblin in the distance. I've been calling. All of a sudden, he cut the distance in half. So we're hopeful that we're going to get a double, albeit a little bit delayed, but still a double by the king strut. We'll see. That's one thing about calling out of a blind. I'm so used to, I grew up just being out in the woods. You hear everything in here. They will block your hearing, so. Double gobble followed by silence. What does that mean? He's either got a hen that went to him, or he's on his way. Next gobble's gonna be very close.
Bird actually circles in, comes in from behind the blind, and walks past us going to our decoy set, never even looked at us. Oh my goodness, we doubled. Unbelievable. What a beautiful, beautiful hunt, man. Unbelievable. Poor Terry. We had so much trouble with Terry. Brother, I'm sorry you had to leave, but buddy, the old King Strut pulled 2 in. Today is April the 15th, tax day, and they just paid Uncle Sam right there, buddy. That was all right. Well, Jared, not exactly the traditional method of doubling, but I'll take it. It was so cool because they were roosted far enough apart. The first 2 came in, you put an absolute smash on that turkey. The King Strut's actually got blood on his side from where that one was shot. And then started calling, and this turkey starts answering from about 400 yards away and slowly but surely makes his way in. And then he thought this was him, and he thought this was him.
Gotta love it. Thanks,
man.
man.
Thank you, brother. That was awesome.
Well, this year was real special for us because we actually had a little hunter with us this year. I was actually 6 months pregnant during the beginning of Iowa's turkey season, so it was his first turkey hunt, but he didn't know it yet. Well, the first day we actually heard a lot of turkeys, but we just couldn't get anything close enough to close the deal. On the second day, our plan was to take the bad boy buggy down to that creek bottom where we saw the turkey from the previous day, because we were pretty confident that he was going to roost there that night and we would be able to set up on him. Yes, that was awesome. This is my second Iowa turkey. We got in here early this morning and we heard him gobbling and we figured he'd be in this area because this is where we saw him at yesterday. But like I said, yesterday we just couldn't get in on him and he quit gobbling, and we think he found a hen earlier in the afternoon. But I'm so excited. This is my second Iowa turkey and I love Iowa. It's so great. Well, the new shady lady in the king strut did the job this morning. He came straight to him this morning. Bad boy Buggy was convenient this morning. We rode right in past this turkey. With me being pregnant, it's a little hard to walk how I usually do, so we rolled right in and the turkey never even knew we were coming. What a great hunt. We had an exciting morning yesterday. We heard a lot of gobbling. I've never heard so much gobbling in my life, but we just couldn't get a turkey to come in. But this morning we set up on this one and he did exactly as we hoped, so we got the job done. I was lucky enough to make a good shot on the turkey, and it was just a real special day. There's nothing better to spend a day in the turkey woods with my dad.
It was just an excellent day. You know, we had spent some quality time together in the turkey woods before, and this was just another one of those good hunts, and I look forward to this tradition from here on out with her.
Hopefully we can keep the tradition going, but I'm sure I'll have to give up my slot sometime because I'm sure my little guy's going to want to hunt with his grandpa.
Well, it's about 3 months after Julie and I hunted in Iowa, and this was our little package that we were carrying with us that spring day up there turkey hunting. And he was born about 2 weeks ago, so we got another turkey hunter in our family. Well, after a successful hunt with my daughter Julie, I was looking forward to getting after one of those old longbeards myself, and when you know it, my son Chris was coming up for the weekend. He was going to run the camera for me.
I'd actually had to work the first week of Iowa season, so I didn't get up till the weekend, and I was ready to get in the timber that Saturday morning and hunt with my dad.
These turkeys are smoking hot. Man, that was awesome. I tell you what, you talk about something happening fast. Set up against these big old trees here, and actually the turkeys were on a ridge above the creek, but we couldn't get over there, so I thought, man, they're hot enough, they may come across, and it worked like a charm. They did. Yes, sir. Nice bird. Pretty good hooks on him, too. Clearly a 3-year-old bird. You know, what a wonderful morning here in southern Iowa. I was in here yesterday with my daughter Julie, and she killed a beautiful turkey. We're just right down the creek here to the north, and came in here this morning. Got Chris back with me today. He drove up last night to hunt with me this morning. He's going to stay over and hunt Missouri tomorrow. And had a great day yesterday. Julie killed a nice bird. A really special hunt for me. She's carrying our first grandchild, and it's a little boy, so hopefully we'll have another little turkey hunter in the near future here. Chris and I had a good morning, and the cool thing was I'd spent 2 days hunting with my 2 favorite hunting partners, my daughter and my son, and it all worked out. We had another successful hunt in Iowa, and we were ready to head to town and get some breakfast.
You know, my girlfriend Kimberly, she's a first-time hunter. This last year was the first year she ever deer hunted, and she was lucky enough she killed a really pretty 8-pointer with a muzzleloader, and now I'm really excited to take her turkey hunting. I've never been so nervous on a turkey in my life. I was over there huffing and puffing. If I'd had a microphone on, you'd never be over here to shot. Well, we had a good hunt this morning, didn't we?
Yes.
It worked out perfect. We came in here, the bird was right here, he gobbled. Not very good, but he gobbled enough to where we could set up on him, made a few calls, and came right up in the field. We had the king strut and a shady lady out, and I sat right with her and talked her through it, and she made a great shot, and it was just an awesome time. You know what an awesome hunt this was. I mean, this was Kimberly's first turkey hunt. I mean, it had been a tough 4 days for us. We hadn't been into a lot of birds. We had bad weather, and I didn't know if she was gonna like turkey hunting after the first couple of days, but when you have a good hunt like that and two big gobblers come in the decoys, it don't get any better than that.
Looks like the end of the line. The river's up, We're hunting inside the levee of the Mississippi River, and the river's up pretty good right now. As you can see, the water ahead of us, there's no end to it. So we've been driving around, for an hour or so this morning, trying to find where we can get to hunt, because it's like everywhere we go, it's already flooded. So. Last year, other than the youth season, the floods came in and all these Mississippi River bottoms were flooded. And you can look here on the camp here, we got a watermark right here. Water got all the way up to right here. So we were one of the lucky ones that didn't get inside our camp, but a lot of these guys, they weren't so lucky, and I hated it for them having to drive their camps out and all that, but that's sometimes the price you pay when you hunt inside the levee. You got to take the good with the bad. You gonna stick it out with me, ain't you?
Yes, sir.
All right. It's fixing to rain, so this probably won't last long. We're gonna give it a try anyway. We just jumped a big gobbler a couple hours ago, right back here. And the hens went this way, the gobbler went that way, so we'll just see what happens. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, Lord. Man, here it is raining. There is no feeling in the world like that right there. We sat out here. We've been in this one spot right here. We've been in this one spot for 4 hours. I'm just like a kid. I'm addicted to this. It's, I've always been a deer hunter. Deer hunted since I could walk. But the turkeys was just a whole new thing to me, and my excitement, I don't see it going away. I don't see it getting any less, because that feeling right there, when that turkey folded up and I knew my son was running the camera, and it didn't even matter that he's running the camera. The fact that he's here with me and got to see his dad take a gobbler, that means more to me than anything, man. It didn't take him long to get here, and buddy, when he saw King Strut, he was absolutely coming to tear somebody up. I'll never in my life forget this day and forget everything that happened.
Well, here it is. It's March the 29th, and that only means one thing. Spring is here. Turkey season's around the corner. Bad weather. We finally had a cool down here in Kentucky. We're aiming to head down here in about 3 days, but we're gonna have to see if we can't get Bo Cephas groomed back to a turkey again, because he had a rough life last year. We had a bird come in and just absolutely demolish him last year. So we got a lot of work to do to him. He's in pretty good shape. All we gotta do now is put his butt back on.
need Osceolas and Dixie to do some magic tricks.
We've been watching some strutters right here in this field. We got an overlook. We come and check them out in the evenings, and they've been out there pretty much every evening. So just hope that Dixie and Osceolas brings them in tonight. Go get him. How'd I get out this thing?
Over here.
Jeez.
Over
Get me
here.
out of this thing. You know, I'm just tickled death to be out here and to be able to take this bird like this with my husband. Like, we've done this 3 years in a row now, and I hope it keeps on. It's just a good way to be together and enjoy the afternoon. I wouldn't have had it any other way.
Well, that ought to work. Just hope he gets in there and I can hit him right there. This is kind of a little sleeper spot. There's just a little bitty patch of woods right down the road from my house. I'd say it's probably 6-7 acres at the most. It's just a thicket. I've been kind of keeping an eye on things around here. I know some birds went in this one. Seen 2 for sure, and there might be 3 in there. So we're gonna go in here and give them a shot this morning. Hopefully they'll see Dixie and Osceolas and come right in.
They're coming, they're coming. Yes, got it done with the rage this morning. This is next to the last day of the Kentucky season. Osceolas took a heck of a beating, but we got it right there. He's right here in front of us on the ground, about 6 yards from the blind. Bam!
Well, here it is. It's May the 9th. You know, it was a beautiful hunt this morning. I knew these birds were in here, and we come in, and the birds end up being roosted right over here in a little old clump of trees. We called to them, let them know we were here, and when they flew down, it sounded like they were actually going the other way, so we got to call them pretty aggressively to them. and turned them. They come up over the rise and seen Bo Cephas and Dixie, and I was really scared to draw the bow because I didn't want to give him any reason to spook. So finally he turned and started walking towards Bo Cephas, and as soon as he got over there, he started just letting him have it. So I pulled the bow back during all the commotion, settled the pin in on him, and blowed that rage right through him. And man, I'm telling you what, it smoked him.
What a hunt. I guess, you know, it's a good thing this is next to the last day, because Bo Cephas has got to go back to the rebuilding room.
Spring Turkey 09 has arrived.
We call the series Longbeard Madness, and with good reason. Our annual pilgrimage and our annual turkey camp up there at Terry's Farm in North Missouri, it's nothing less than that. It is madness. Everybody's anxious. Everybody can't wait to get there. I mean, it's like Christmas in April. All of us guys getting together. We haven't seen each other. It's been a long, hard winter. Let's get the shotguns out, the PSEs out. Let's go have some Longbeard Madness, North Missouri style.
I don't think you had to bring groceries.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Dad, no, you didn't.
You're saying Coon Dog didn't do his job then.
Dad, look here. We got something for you, buddy.
Yeah, we'll put him on stretcher.
I'm gonna take him to McGann there at Columbia Mountain.
Oh, okay.
We're all excited. We're all pumped up. We got 8 team members here. We're all going to draw a card to see who goes with who. So, do not look at your card until everybody has one.
And Aaron?
Reveal one at a time.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Well, Matt and Mark are together.
Oh, we're killing.
You and you, Coon Dog and...
We're going to Bible Grove.
Him and him, Aaron, and that would leave you and I.
There we go.
Yeah.
We have our new shirts. I removed a certain item last year and I replaced it with
Gumby?
What is that?
It's Elvis.
Nice.
It's in there. Hold
I see it now. It's
Now
plain
you
as
see
day,
it.
buddy. Thank you.
All right.
Me and Uncle Mark are hunting together. We pulled the lucky aces. So usually when he and I get into the timber, something dies pretty soon. We got a bird that's been gobbling right down here off the ridge. So he's got the king strut and another decoy sitting out there, a hen decoy. Hopefully pulls the bird, the gobbler, right into us and I can get a shot. We'll see. We have a bird drumming right here. We think he's gonna come up this little ridge right here. Oh, bird's to the left, Matt. Bird's to the left. Right out the gate here. Opening day of Missouri's turkey season. It can't be but 6:30. Just hope the rest of the crew has as much luck as Mark and I always do. Put it here.
Well, here it is. Another Missouri opening day of turkey season. Another bird on the ground. Last night we drew cards to see who was going with whom, and there was 4 teams of 2 going out. Mark and I drew the same card, lucky aces. So We came in here this morning to the same spot we came last year. We set up the ground blind, and it's not 40 feet from where we sat last year. And we were listening. We could hear the gobbler drumming right down here in the little ridge. And we sat and we were looking. All of a sudden, Mark nudges me. He said, "Here, they're coming from the left." 2 gobblers come running in right to the king strut and the new shady lady by Flambeau. And they didn't get too far. You know, this is why you should always drive a bad boy buggy. We wouldn't have had this problem.
Cell phones light up, get back to camp, find out that Comstock is on the board. Man, what a great start to the Missouri season. There are birds dropping left and right, a bunch of killers out there in the woods, yelping, calling, decoying. Those North Missouri gobblers don't have a chance. All right, it's April 22nd. It dawns clear and cold. A glorious morning, to be sure, in North Missouri. I'm up to bat. Let's see if we can't find one that wants to play a game today.
Well, give him a little call and see if we can get him up here. He answered twice during that series. 2 days ago, he had 3 hens on this hump. Yesterday, he didn't have any, so I don't know if he's with them or not today. He's gobbling about 200 yards below us. We hoofed it up here, threw the king strut out. I'm afraid he's out in that pasture, which is not our property, so we backed off the fence. He just gobbled again. So we'll see if he's in the right mood to come down the pasture and into us, or maybe into the woods and come to us.
How about that hunt, buddy?
That was awesome.
That was freaking awesome. That is as good a turkey hunt as I've had in years. Man, what a reminder of what got us into the outdoors right there. What a beautiful show. This might as well have been a 180-inch deer coming through the woods the way my heart felt. He just put on a show. I'll bet we worked the turkey for probably an hour, hour and a half. When he did show up, he had a hen with him. A lot of times when they've got a hen, they won't answer at all, but he kept answering. Saw her, just glimpses of her out in the field, but he never would turn his body posture away from us, so I just kept soft calling, hard calling. I'd go for some real light social talk into some hard driving yelps, and then I'd cut at him. And boy, he just tore it up. What a fun time up here in North Missouri. 3rd day of the season, filmed Matt the first day. Here we are on Wednesday. The wind finally slowed down. Got on a goblin turkey, and he put on a show. What a beautiful, beautiful hunt here on Longbeard Madness 15. Upon further examination, we're looking at the spurs, and he's missing a toe. Shot a toeless turkey.
Thank you. Cool.
cool. Look at the hooks on him.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Isn't that a special turkey?
Jeez.
And he gave us a special hunt.
Wow.
It's opening morning. We pretty much know where these birds are gonna be, and we're gonna get on in there and not waste a whole lot of time messing around this morning. He just flew down in the road.
I hate to call it too easy, but dang.
Good job. A lot of times in the South, these mites get in these birds' beards, and they'll just beard. You can see how big a beard this bird had at one time, and you can see it's kind of dwindled to nothing, but it was very wide. And they just get in them and they just eat them up. Beautiful 4-year-old. I hate to say it's too easy, but hey, this guy come right in. I mean, it was like just a magic moment this morning, opening morning. Birds hadn't been disturbed. We try to stay out of here as much as we can and not disturb them. Just let them go about their business, and man, it paid off this morning, I'm gonna tell you. This place right here is a bird paradise. Well, we got a bird roosted right across our lake over here, so we're gonna see if we can't slide in and move in on him. We know where he comes and about what time he gets there, so we're gonna do the waiting game today. He's all henned up, he's a big bird, so not gonna call a lot, just gonna get in here and set up on him. He wasn't far.
Mr. Clean is dead and he is big. First morning with my new girlfriend Tiffany. First time ever out. And I done told her, if any guy gets close, I'm knocking his head off. I ain't putting up with it. And he's laying right there about 30 yards away. Oh, look at that. I don't even know if he even has a beard. He got about a 1-inch beard. That Jake had a longer beard than he does. Oh, look, he don't even have a spur on that leg. Our deer back home are dying of EHD. Our turkeys in Georgia, beards are falling off. But Mr. Clean is dead. He's got one spur and it's a sharp one. He's got a huge fan. Mine and John's first morning out all year. And we give a turkey with a name, a dirt nap. It's his first hunt of the year, and we're gonna take her back over here to the cabin and warm her up. We don't want to wear her out the first morning. I mean, she had guys all over her first time out, and I mean, this is ridiculous. I can see right now we're gonna have to watch out for that little fleazy. It's a lot of fun hunting Georgia. Now it's off to Iowa. Bobby's got a tag, and we're gonna see if we can't put him on a bird first. He's up to bat, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
We found what we was looking for. Big flock of gobblers up on this hill. Probably 6 strutters on one block, 4 strutters in another. We'll try to slip down this bottom, get that king strut out in front of them. So hopefully we'll get a shot.
We think these birds are still in this field, so I'm gonna ease out here if I can. See if I can't see them. Let's go. Camera, get the gun. Easy, easy, here they come, let them come. Kill him. Easy, 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 easy. Wait, stop. Just sit down, sit down. Don't move. There's still two birds right there. It ain't the same two, I don't think. What were they doing? They were coming this way. I'll have to try again. That was him, wasn't it? Yeah. That was awesome. That is the closest I've ever shot a turkey. About 5 steps. I had to squeeze off like a rifle. He just tore my decoy up. And your bird. Why didn't I bring my bow? I don't know. I think I told him I knew they was gonna come to that turkey. That wasn't the same bird. We still got a longbeard 10 steps away. Come back. Give him on peace side, baby. Well, we gave him about 20 minutes to destroy our decoy even more and peck on mine and Bobby's birds, so we're gonna see what kind of damage they did. I don't know if they pecked out his eye. That's what happens when you shoot them at 5 steps. Almost decapitated him. That was crazy. They tore up our decoy and we shot probably cousins. Bobby shot his 15 yards and those 2 turkeys left, and then these 3 birds over the ridge started gobbling. I got right on the edge of the field on my belly and they came up here, pecked on Bobby's bird, attacked Junior. I think he's gonna need some new wings, and then I shot my bird at about 5 steps. I have never seen turkeys act like that. That was pretty crazy. That was awesome is what it was.
It's been a tough year at work, and I've been looking forward to the middle of April for a little R&R in the turkey woods. And what better way to do that with Uncle Mark, Brother Jared, and good friend Dr. Darren Haskell.
All right, here was our mission. Darren's got 2 tags, a Missouri and an Iowa tag. Jared's got a Missouri tag. Justin's got a Missouri tag. We've got 3 days and 4 tags. We'll see if we can get this done. Darren is up to bat first. I had roosted a bird the night before. Things are looking good. There he goes.
That's what he gets for beating up the decoy.
That is awesome. Justin, how was it?
Oh, that was incredible. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Darren.
Thank you very much, Mark.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Your first turkey.
First turkey ever here in Missouri, and trying for several years. So thank you very much for bringing me out and letting me hunt on your place, and thank you for calling and bringing them into us.
My pleasure, my extreme pleasure. Anytime a guy gets his first turkey, it's a special moment, especially when you can celebrate it on a morning with a blue sky and a sun rising in the east. Fun stuff.
There's nothing better to do on a spring morning.
You got that right, buddy. Congratulations.
All right. Thank you.
There you go. Darren's first turkey ever. What a great start to the weekend. Now Justin's up to bat. We're back after him once again.
Well, they're not moving to us. Plan B, we moved to them. We were on a couple birds earlier. Now we've swung around and we're on a turkey that looks like he's all by himself out in this pasture field. I put the king strut out, left the tail off because of the wind.
Man, everything was perfect, and at the last second, Turkey saw something he didn't like, boom, runs out of Jared's frame. Luckily, I had the palm. We had to review my footage. I just did get that kill.
Come on, Jared, stay on my bird. What a beautiful kill. I can't believe you didn't capture that.
Killing a turkey like that when they're coming in, you just got to you got to trace them.
Keep your bead with
You got to keep your bead at all times. That way
See,
you're
I was picking a spot waiting for him to get over there.
Because they'll see you. If you don't trace with them, he'll do what he just did there.
Okay.
He nailed you. And then when you do have to move, do it slow. You probably give it a jerk. No? I don't know what he saw. That was cool though. Great hunt. Justin had his second turkey, and we are 2 in the first day down in North Missouri.
What a day. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Justin. I'm sure glad you got him. That's a lot of fun when you get to get out here and spend it with friends and family. That's what turkey hunting's all about.
Absolutely. Time to bounce up to Iowa for Dr. Haskell.
It's the next day. It's rainy, nasty, cloudy, overcast. Once again, we're on the hunt. Finally, we hear some turkeys in this grown-up, nasty pasture. What a perfect place to slip around on. Put the king strut out, get into place. This thing works in perfectly.
Damn, that was real close. Let him go. Kill him. Kill him.
Take that, Mr. Turkey. Good job, Dad. Woo, woo.
Oh, I thought he'd never get up that hill.
Awesome.
First Iowa bird.
Nice.
Oh.
Well, thanks again to Mark, who did the calling and the filming, and to Jared and Justin. And great weekend, second bird of the weekend. You're sitting here right along the state line, so we've been able to bounce back and forth between Missouri and Iowa. Stayed with it even though the weather turned nasty, and paid off.
Well, Dr. Haskell, you had the right prescription for this old wily Tom this morning.
Boom. That's 3 down in 2 days. We have 1 tag left. Can we get this done? All right, Jared's up to bat. It's the 3rd and final morning. We get on a turkey that is just too hot. Swing and a miss.
That gun is 25 for 25. Yeah, that's a problem today.
It's 25 for 26 now. Yeah. But that's the way it goes. We're not going to give up. We're going to get right back after it.
I tell you what, they're not gobbling today. It's a little overcast. We got the visual on 2 toms, but here they come. Let's get ready.
All right, we've got 2 views of this turkey coming in. Justin's got camera 1. I've got the little palm as a backup. Come on, Jared, make the shot this time. Man, 2 camera angles and we both screwed it up.
There he is, strutting, big, beautiful. We're thinking, how can we mess this up? Hunter instinct and adrenaline's flowing, and that's the perils of filming. That's what happens.
Jared screwed up the first time and missed, and now Justin and I screwed up. We just didn't make it happen. But that's 4 turkeys in 3 days. What a great weekend of hunting. Some of the most beautiful footage and some of the most vocal turkeys, the way they came to the call. It was an awesome weekend nonetheless. That's 4 of them in about 10-minute span here, but it took us 3 days. It was awesome.
This is a really exciting year for me. I had some special plans that included taking my son Jacob, who's 12, on his first turkey hunt, and taking my daughter Catherine and her 2 girlfriends out hunting.
Mark and Sadie and Molly should be here in a minute, huh?
Yeah.
Catherine,
Sadie, Molly.
go load them up in the truck.
All right, let's go. I had to tease the girls, knowing that we had 2 7-year-olds and an 8-year-old girl in the blind with us, that I was going to bring duct tape and rope in case they got a little bit too noisy.
Guys ready? Yeah, this is a blast. Get Molly and Sadie out here.
This year I decided I was going to try something new. I had the idea of using a coyote for kind of a directional thing, putting a coyote decoy out, hoping I could make the turkeys change their natural movement and push them closer to where I could ambush them.
Okay, come on, guys. Come on, awesome.
Yeah.
Just go get him, honey. Come on, sweetheart. Okay.
Just getting my...
Okay. Good job.
All right, Mark, give me 5, man. Where'd it go? They said we couldn't do it.
Yeah, we did it. Come on, guys, let's go. There's a bunch of them out there. Look at them out there. Look at them out there. Boy, was that a beautiful bird.
Get down by him, girls. We'll take a peek at him.
Yeah.
Look at this beautiful thing. Come on down here. Take a look.
Awesome, you guys. What a team.
Look at this, guys. We proved them wrong. We did it with 3 little girls in it.
Well, the girls sat there. They had their activities. They did some drawing, and we kept them occupied until the moment of truth, so to speak, when a gobbler finally came in, and Mark made a great shot on it. Good job, girls. You did awesome. What do you think, girls?
It was fun, huh?
Well, we had an awesome morning. How about that? We had 3 little girls. What's your name?
Molly, Catherine, Sadie.
All right.
What's up, man?
And Mark. We had a blindfold, didn't we? What a neat morning. I can't.
Yeah, we didn't even have to use the duct tape.
We accomplished what we wanted to accomplish. We wanted to introduce Mark's daughters to hunting, and hopefully the right way, an exciting hunt. And it worked, because when we got back to the farm, the girls were talking about going again next year. One of Mark's daughters picked up a bow and was shooting bow with my son Jacob, and mission accomplished on that morning. Well, this year was going to be a really neat year for me. My son Jacob was 12. We're going to take him on his first turkey hunt. I'd already taken 1 bird with my bow, and Mark McCully and the girls, we got a bird. Now it was Jacob's turn. Well, Jacob and I have been watching this gobbler for a long time from the house, and we decided we were going to put the pinch on him and get him when he came back to roost.
We're going turkey hunting in our backwoods. We're going to sit out in the blind. We're going to have them come right into us to go up and roost for the night, and that's about it. Just sit in the blind and wait for them to come in, and hope they come in. If we get one tonight, it'll be 3 for 3.
He's right here. Can you see him? Right behind this tree, about 75 yards.
You get him? He's good. Did you get him?
Yeah, he's good.
All right. Yeah. Bring him in. Oh, that was pretty. I wanted to get a little more footage of him when he was coming in here, but he kind of sensed something was up there. It was time to take him. Big old spurs.
Look at those beards. Beautiful. Holy cow. Look at that.
You couldn't do any better than that for your first bird.
Jacob's first bird.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
Woo! Thanks for taking me, Dad.
Well, this was a big old gobbler, and we've been hunting him a long time, and for Jacob to put the hammer on him and get that for his first bird, a big double-bearded 5-year-old gobbler, perfect sunset, deer in the background, it's just a special hunt. It was awesome. 2 cameras running, and the expression on Jacob's face, I'm going to have that blown into an 8x10 and put it in my office. frozen turkey tail on deep rocks. Turkey tail in the microwave. Now she'll open up.
There's one hot decoy tail.
It is hot. Well, it's my last season. I'm gonna try for one more turkey, and we're gonna take the king strut out and go back to the same blind that I've already taken one bird with a bow, and Mark McCulley took a big bird with the girls. That was awesome. We had those 3 birds out there forever. And we finally got them to come in, and his head was so big and pretty there at 15 yards, I had to go for a headshot. Oh, always wanted to do that. Awesome. That's awesome. Yes. He is down. I think a rage took his head off. I'll go get him. I'll be darned. Woo! Yeah, it's too cool.
That is beautiful. Looked like you had pretty good spurs too.
Yeah, it's too. Well, I've had quite a season this year. Not just for myself, but for the people that I videoed, and were a part of the hunts. I videoed Mark McCulley and shoot a beautiful bird with his 2 daughters and my daughter Catherine, and I videoed Jacob shoot his first gobbler. And then I got a bird too with my bow earlier. It wasn't quite the shot this was though. So this is actually the 4th bird that we've taken on video, and 3 of them were out of this blind here. Great little corners that we have here. He wasn't moving, and I had that big old head. I just had to try a headshot. I always wanted to try one. I had missed a couple before. The rage found its spot, and perfect shot. And I couldn't have went any better to hunt with Mark and the girls and my son Jacob, and to take 2 birds with the bow myself. What a season I had.
New Mexico, hey, found us. John and I went in Mexico elk hunting about 2 years ago, and I'd stayed in contact with James Coppage, the owner of the guide service there with packing horns, and he'd said, you know, I got a lot of turkeys, and John and I did see a lot of turkeys when we were elk hunting, and when I got the invite to come on down from James, I was gonna make it happen. Well, the second day, it was just awesome. I mean, these birds were on roost. James said that once they fly down, they go here, and then they'll exit, you know, this point of the field, and they did exactly that. All I know is we had hens coming right at us, and then for some reason, Like 2 hens were chasing the one hen, and the one hen was running literally right at me. Then they kind of all turned left, and just outside of range. But man, was that awesome! Seeing them on roost, you know, like that, we knew we were going to hunt that roost site again. Well, the good thing about James is he has the turkeys. So all we had to do is find James, have him go for a drive. We drove literally maybe a quarter mile down the road. There was like 4 or 5 of them. We're just working up that canyon.
Yeah, we'll come do a whoop-de-doo around up here and go on the other side, and
Okay.
you guys can cut them off on the other side.
These birds, once they start moving, they're going. You got one shot to get ahead of them before they get up way in the high country, and they kind of hang out for the day. So it was now or never. See you. I could hear them drumming off to the left, and they're kind of working right along the edge.
Sweet. First New Mexico gobbler right there. There's so many birds here, I don't want to run right out.
Well, here he is. What a beautiful Merriam. This is a New Mexico mountainous Merriam right here. And I'd have to say it's probably one of the prettiest I've ever shot. And this one we luckily glassed from the road. They were working up a small little meadow. James says you're just gonna have to hoof it and get around them. And that's exactly what we did. We hoofed it up, got all the way around him. He was following a few hens, and that was to his demise. We made it into position behind that little cedar branch, and we were good to go. What a beautiful turkey. My first New Mexico mountain Merriam. This makes it all worthwhile right here, carrying this one out. You know, I just killed my first one. I was excited, I was pumped up, and I was ready to head back after him. The last evening, I was gonna hunt near that roost site to see if birds were coming back into that roost.
Get back and relax. Wait a while.
You never know if it's gonna happen or not, and you're kind of sitting there, waiting, and sure enough, way off in the distance, I see this longbeard.
He's a pretty bird. He is a pretty bird. Well, if they do right, James says they always wrap right around through this timber, feed out through here, and then go to roost. Obviously, I'm not gonna let him go to roost. He's gonna circle around, so I'm gonna shut this window. Kurt, I think we're gonna need to switch seats. Let's switch. Come on. Come on. Stay alone, stay alone. Yeah, this could be better. Here he comes. That's what I came here for. Now that's a hunt.
Well, here he is. What an awesome, awesome turkey. You know, they don't overwhelm you with their beard thickness or length, but they more than make up for it with a gorgeous tail fan. You know, I always say that Merriams are the best mounted turkey because they're so pretty. He actually read the script. He wrapped out of that little timber lot and following his hens, and I wasn't gonna let him get too far. I was a little itchy on the trigger finger, and I couldn't be happy with the way it turned out. How about that? Go, man. Thank you to James Coppage, Packenhorn Outfitters. He did a wonderful job. He definitely has the game. You know, here I traveled all that distance to New Mexico, and that last turkey on the last day, you know, you just can't get a better hunt than that on video.
Well, in the spring of 2008, I got a taste of bow hunting turkeys. In 2009, we've dedicated ourselves to packing the PSE. So I spent a couple mornings prior to the season out filming turkeys, trying to figure out patterns. I placed a challenge on myself to head shoot these turkeys. So I spent a lot of time in the preseason practicing with the same turkey patterning target that you would with a shotgun. With great results, I was confident to go to the blind. Unfortunately, the weather didn't cooperate. First part of the turkey season was really terrible, rainy, miserable weather. But on the morning of the 26th of April, it all came together. Beautiful morning, and the turkeys were gobbling. We challenged ourselves to try to shoot one in the head. And right there it is. The rage cut his head off. Oh my God, was that awesome, Mama? The power of these decoys is just amazing. This king strut, he didn't run over it by any means, but the hens moved on, and when they got almost out of sight, he eased into the strutter decoy here and bladed right perfect between us and the blind. You seen how I faced the decoy towards the blind? I was hoping to allow him to come around the front, and he gave me a perfect profile shot. I put the pin on the wattles and just about cut his head off. So just all in all, just a beautiful hunt, something I'll always remember.
Today is the 28th. Been hunting with Terry all weekend after I had my coffee. Kind of like a bad habit with him and me. drinking coffee.
Look at this, would you? Oh, the cup of Java. That is good coffee. That's the best coffee I've had this morning.
We had a rough week last week. Me and Terry ain't killed a turkey yet. Hopefully, either one of us can get it done today or both of us can get it done today. There he goes.
Well, off we go. The place is far, far away from all these nasty turkeys around here to the good ones. I mean, that is beautiful.
That's a turtle.
Feather flies are tougher than a snapping turtle. Oh, he's a trick turtle. He's a circus turtle.
We're ready. We are ready. It's ready. It's been over 2 weeks getting here to Longbeard Madness 15, and we're struggling a little bit, Terry and I.
You can't go 3 weeks without killing a turkey, can you?
Oh, I don't know. You don't never know.
Do we need the jake along with the hen and the gobbler?
If you're going to use the jake, I would say use it without the strutter.
Let's go with the strutter. If we're going to get a good reaction, it's going to be the king strut.
Yeah. Well, we're off.
What is it anymore? Heck, I don't even know.
Today's the 29th of April, 5 o'clock. We're heading to the blind that we put up last night. We were tromping around last night about 10:30, and we're up here in about 6-7 hours later getting ready to go hunt it. So here we go.
If it's not raining, it's windy. If it's not windy, it's raining. If it's not windy and raining, when you have that tough weather, you got to hunt harder, try to put more birds to bed so that the following morning you've got a good hunt inshore. This morning we should be in for a show. Whether we kill him or not, I don't know, but it's going to be a pretty show.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there, baby. A dead Missouri turkey for Longbeard Madness 15. Woo! Die, baby, die right there. Pow! Woo! Oh, man, that was awesome, awesome, awesome. Man, we had hens yelping around us. We had 2 longbeards over there. My Energizer light accidentally turned on. But wow, what a hunt. He come in, you're still standing there. Woo, baby. Poof! You're dead, baby. Dead. Wow. Thanks, guys. Thanks. He's a dead turkey.
Finally got that.
Got that. Woo, baby. Thanks, Aaron, for roosting these birds last night, baby. Good job. Good job.
I'm just glad you hit him.
Oh, you're so funny. Mark's the comedian.
How old is he?
Not 2-year-old.
Oh, nice. Nice. When a turkey roosts at night, that motion, when they squat down, just naturally latches those toes around that limb.
Yeah, Terry's mentioned something about that.
That's how they can handle these 40 and 50 mile an hour winds.
Yes.
Nice turkey.
Good turkey.
3-4-year-old turkey, as they all have been this spring. We've had poor reproduction in North Missouri, and our bird numbers are low, quite frankly. And we've been hunting and killing older turkeys.
Yeah.
Makes it tougher, makes the king strut, to me, more valuable, because when you get these older turkeys, you know, their urge to come in and establish dominance never leaves, particularly at first thing in the morning, when you've got all the hens talking, turkeys flying down, everybody's strutting, doing their thing. He pitched into the other field. Luckily, the loudmouth hens came our way. He crossed the ditch, came to us, went past his hens, and came to the king strut.
And she was a loudmouth, too. I mean, that was the most awesome audio. I mean, bah, bah, bah. Chris Comstock would have been proud hearing that old hen yelp.
My guess is he heard your reaction back in Kirksville.
Oh, well.
Chris is about 2 hours away, but I'm sure he and Terry heard coon dog hollering this morning. They already know you killed one.
Shoot, it's 3:45, 10:04. Getting ready to meet Chris Comstock here. We're going to head over to Keith and Rod's farm this morning. Pretty excited about the invite. It's going to be a pretty cool time. That's a sight.
We change your mind, go back over.
Sexy man. Where's breakfast?
Well, you didn't cook nothing.
Hey, turn it, camera.
What, you brought me coffee?
No. I got Chris Comstock, the legend from
Hey,
Lurk, Missouri.
Chris, when did I meet you? He was probably trespassing on one of our farms. He knew every inch of this Fox River.
No, we're gonna film you guys. We're gonna do this.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Hey,
I'm
no.
gonna go. Yes.
Listen, you don't understand. Neither of us feel too good. With no promises how long we're gonna be out there. Go hunting.
Well, here we are. It's April 30th. I'm going, me and Dog took back up again today, getting ready to go after my second bird, try to. Going to my farm, I'm just going to go to a known spot where turkeys like to roost. There's usually turkeys in this hole in the timber, and two little ridge tops in the hole in between. Got a lot of big trees and stuff. Usually birds in there. I don't know, we'll just see this morning. He's in there opening day of turkey season. Oh, snacks. Little snaggy. Shooting the old new federal shells. Boy, they've been patterning really well for us. Should only take one, but I'll go ahead and put 2 in her.
What a morning's been. Kind of a known spot on my farm here where they always roost. As soon as we got in here this morning, me and Dog, I could start hearing him drumming on the limb just as soon as we got stuff set up. Rained about 2.5 inches last night. Birds, I didn't figure they'd gobble very good. This bird gobbled really well this morning, actually, for the conditions. Let him sit there, didn't tree up, didn't do anything to him this morning, just let them do their thing for a little while. We had to spin, where it's actually set up for him to come here. So I figured he was right here. This is where he was at a couple of days ago, was on this ridge instead of where he was at. But all worked out, pitched right down to us, come in full strut gobbling. Dog gave me the signal. I had a little bit of a limb right there in the way. I went ahead and took the shot. See, his head pretty good. But I'd say that one tree took a little bit of my pattern out, so I had to finish him off that second shot. I guess right there's a good thing. Don't ever be scared to give him that second shot if you need to. He's hurt pretty bad, but that second shot put him down for the count, so don't ever be scared to give him that second shot if they need it.
In 2009, the morning before spring turkey season here in North Missouri. We're just arriving at Sugar Creek State Forest shooting range.
Dead turkey.
2009 turkey season has really been tough for us. We went into last weekend without killing a bird. That Saturday I killed a bird, but Grandpa unfortunately double punched.
We got several different birds over here on this side. Trying to kill one of those birds in the morning. I'd say there's at least 4 or 5 birds up there, so it should be good.
Zach, it's time to go shoot the big turkey, maybe.
The Shady Lady decoys are out there about 25 yards, so if they think it's within this, it should be doable. And got weed out there. I'm gonna see what the edge of the weed is.
Don't move. He's looking at these turkeys. There he goes. He sees them. There he goes. Tell me when you're gonna kill him, but let him come as close as he will. Let him keep coming. He's behind the decoys. Now. Anytime you want to.
Yes! 2 in 2 days.
2 in 2 days.
Yes!
What a deal, big boy. I got it on record today, too, Zach. Zach's illustrious grandfather didn't have it on record yesterday morning. That's a nice bird.
Let's go see what we got this morning. Today is May 9th, the last day of turkey season in Missouri, and Grandpa and I decided to do the same thing we did yesterday when we had success. Come down to one of these, one of our big fields and just let them come out into us. And yesterday we had, I think, the same bird, and 2 other ones came out, and I shot one of those, and I shot this turkey out of the same blind I shot Thriller out of last deer season, and this turkey this morning only gobbled once over across the creek behind me. Then about 5 minutes after he gobbled, we saw a hen come in, and we were just looking to see if he was behind her, and we kept looking, and finally we saw a fan coming over that little rise back there. Taking about 5 minutes, and he came right into the decoys.
He came in on a string. It took him about 5 minutes, but once he got to about 26 yards, I let him have it with my new favorite shotgun.
We got this bird. He's flown down, and then he's just strutting back and forth over there. It's across a bottom, across a creek. I think we just gotta hang here till we see what he's gonna do. Oh my God. We have been trying to kill this bird. We call him MGM. He's been roaring like a lion all season. This bird was roosted right here about a week ago. We get in here, we cleared this trail down in here so we wouldn't spook him. And of course, he was roosted all the way in the bottom. It's 10 after 7. We've worked this bird for an hour and a half. Next thing you know, he just popped up larger than life. Look at them hooks, baby. Look at that double beard. I am so pumped. That was one of the best turkey hunts ever. It is May 20th. This bird was just ripping. We played a game with him all season long. He gobbled, I mean, 300 times this morning. And we just got real quiet for a while. And he just couldn't take it. Greg gave him just a little bit. He came across the bottom, across the creek, all the way up this hillside, which we never thought he would do. And he just strutted right in perfect. Beautiful sunshine, and we put the hammer down. I love it.
Foggy morning, foggy raining morning.
Foggy morning gobblers.
We slept in. I was up, but Terry did not get up, so I went ahead and laid back down. I thought, let the old man sleep. He was tired. He needs his rest.
Now you want to hear the real story? For anyone that's ever...
I was going to tell you the real story, mate. Oh, he got the real story from me, Terry. You know it.
That's all right. We'll let them believe what they want. You go ahead. Let's go. We got turkeys to kill. We got time to stand around here. We're going into nearly the 3rd week of Missouri's turkey season, and I still haven't killed a bird. So we've tried everything. We've tried different hats, different shirts, different socks, different underwear. Guess what? I'm putting on new boots, different boots. The Dream Season boa boot. That's what I'm talking about. Crank it up, little ankle support. Bingo, bango, we're good to go. Mark's over at his farm killing turkeys over there left and right. So if we don't have any luck here, we're gonna make a little road trip tomorrow. For Coon's birthday. We may head over there on your birthday. And then Tuesday, there'll be Cinco de Mayo. Oh, Cinco de Mayo. Here we go. Well, actually, there's probably... we're in trouble.
Want me to push from the back here?
No, try.
See how Terry treats his camera guys? He thinks it's funny.
Well, Terry Drury behind the wheel, and look what he got us into. A mess. We're getting ready to go turkey hunting. He got his new shoes on, his new boots on. We were en route, and guess what? He decided to go four-wheeling. You can be the baddest dog in the woods, the baddest buggy in the woods, and
Unfortunately, when you're buried up to your hubs, ain't nothing gonna get you out except a tractor. So he's gonna try out his new boots. He's walking back to get the tractor and hopefully pull us out.
Might be oil.
You might be rich.
You might be rich. Remember the hillbillies?
Well, the first thing you know, Terry's a millionaire. Ken folks said, Terry, move away from there.
Don't mess with my new boots. Gotta get them. Did you get it on film? Yes.
Hey, the optimism level is very, very high. And things are starting to wear on us. It feels more like deer season than it does turkey season. Persistence is our virtue. We will not give up. The turkey does not know what's coming. Well, we're heading back to the same spot where we were on those turkeys the other morning. You know, they had pitched out, they went with a couple hens, they got down in the beautiful little bottom field, and we tried to maneuver on them and came up over the hump. We never could get closer than about 80 yards. So this morning, we're gonna outfox them, if they're even there. What a show. That, my friend, was something. You know, we were set up, these birds have done this 4 days in a row, or not 4 days in a row, but 4 days totally, where they'd come off into this field. Well, today, you know, we're set up to have them come into the field here, and wouldn't you know it, but they came off right behind us, and they walked right here, 10 steps alongside us. What an absolute chess game, or whatever you want to call it, Scrabble, I guess would be a better word. And I didn't call at them much. We're the third week of Missouri season here, and after these birds been called to and pushed around, shoved around a little bit, you're a little bit apprehensive. So I tree up just a couple times, and I think what really broke them was the fact that they put an eye on that decoy. We only had a single hen out. And again, it's late in the season. Early in the season, we were using the king strut quite a bit, but as the season wears on, you start to change your tactics just a little bit, and that's what we did. But they came off that hump, came across that little creek crossing, and literally walked in front of the gun barrel. I mean, that's point blank right there. Choosing a location where you've got great back cover has got a lot to do with letting game get by you and having them accept your position.
And that's exactly what we did. We set up against this tree and that other tree. We got this big wall of brush here. They kind of boogered just a little bit, didn't know what we were, wasn't real sure. But Aaron did a good job with the camera.
Let's make sure we did a good job with the camera. Let's make sure I did a good job with the camera.
It should be stupendous. Away we go. Got my Nikon red dot is off. So I stuck him inside of a decoy here, tried to anyway. There, right there. Almost cut him in two. That's when you have confidence in your ammunition. And we're using Federal. Did a number on this boy.
The Longbeard Madness rolls on and on and on. It never stops. We enjoy so much bringing this series to you. We call it Madness for a reason. It's a passion. It's something that drives us out there to the timber each and every spring. And thank goodness for those gobbling turkeys, and thank goodness that they gobble in the spring and the deer rut in the fall, because how would we ever make a choice? Longbeard Madness 15 is in the books. That's a wrap.